guys? Late Night Cast back here updating you on the latest flurry of roster moves that the Panthers have made over the last 48 hours to create a good chunk of salary cap space at $33.5 million. Four moves: Stephen Weatherly, defensive end, KK Short, Kawan Short, defensive tackle, defensive end, Trey Boston, free safety, Michael Pilardi, punter, and all of the moves. Obviously, I never want to see anybody lose their jobs, but they make sense in the direction that our team is going. Younger, and it's kind of creating a defensive identity. Although I will mention that the Panthers and I are interested in a K1 Short reunion if possible. Because let's face it, when he's healthy, he's a game wrecker both for quarterbacks and in the run game. He's a hog molly stuffer in the running game, and we've struggled mightily without him in there the last couple of seasons because of shoulder issues. And if he can stay healthy and we can get him back on a lower deal, cash and cap wise, I would welcome it, especially with the dynamic defensive line we've built through the draft the last couple of seasons. Yetur Gross-Matos, Brian Burns, Derek Brown, and company. I just really like that, and I think he would be a perfect fit. Unfortunately, we just haven't seen it play out on the field because of KK's injuries. And he ranks 38th in Panther history with 32.5 sacks. So who knows? We'll monitor that situation, but it did save us $8.6 million in the cap, and that's kind of a no-brainer in the situation that we are in right now. Trey Boston was a little surprising to me, as he ranks in the top 15 in free safeties or safety play in the NFL, and signed a 3-year, $18 million deal last offseason. But with the new defensive scheme that Phil Snow has implemented, talking to some other people that understand our defense and our scheme better, say that the Panthers think they can upgrade that position, and allowing Jeremy Chin to move to his natural position will help him in his longevity and the ability to use him as a hybrid and just get a different set of skills back there. Not to say that Trey Boston didn't play well in the latter part of the season and isn't good at his job. It's just the scheme fit wasn't necessarily there, and if the Panthers think they can upgrade that, that's fine. And allowing Trey Boston to try other opportunities is no skin off either one's nose, and we save a little bit of money in the process. $3.6 million. He will be released June 1st, because if we straight release him now, it would only give us $876,000 in savings instead. Now it will be 3.6, and I really appreciate Trey Boston's leadership and playmaking ability for our roster over the last few years, and I really appreciate it. And I love that he was such a class act and understanding the business side, and I hope he balls out wherever he goes. But I think this is best of both worlds for both sides, allowing one of our best players on defense to go to his natural position and still be a hybrid, but lock down those Hall of Fame and Pro Bowl receivers we have to face in the NFC South is a big thing that we need to continue to address, and I think this helps us do that. Also, we cut Michael Pilardi, our punter. He's been great for us over the last handful of seasons. Unfortunately, the injury bug got him, the ACL, and Joseph Charlton, the rookie, came in and took the bull by the horns on that one, and earning him. Was great on fake punts and things of that nature. Also, he was the Special Teams Player of the Week in the Washington victory. So that's good to get younger there and just save some extra cheese there. And Stephen Weatherly, a lot like Kawan Short, just succumbed to the injury bug. Veteran defensive end that we got from Minnesota in free agency last year just couldn't stay on the field with a myriad of injuries himself. Also allows us to get younger and maybe give guys like Bravion Roy some more look and upgrade through the draft there as well. But I understand all of these moves, and creating flexibility and creating some sort of an identity is very important. I think we've done that with these flurry of roster moves, and I love that Scott Fittner and Matt Rule are getting the job done and getting it done quickly and not beating around the bush or waiting, and they're understanding what they want to create the winning mindset again and create the roster that they think is going to help us get to the playoffs and championship chasing again. As always, keep pounding, go Panthers.